CBS Radio. This is Talk 650, powered by CBS Radio.
In the studio, just kind of waltzing in here, is the lovely and talented Nicole Montgomery with NPC National Processing Company, who is, full disclosure here, she's in my B&I group that meets on Tuesday mornings at the Uptown Tasting Room. You're in a B&I chapter as well.
The River Oaks, and we meet on Wednesdays at Catalan.
Yeah, and I thought it'd be good because Nicole probably is one of the best little networkers I have ever
She knows everybody.
Well, it's not who you know, it's how you are able to leverage the relationship that you have with them. And I must compliment you publicly because I've watched you work. You're a dazzler.
Aw,
you know,
thank you.
It's really good. How are things going with you so far?
Good. Really, really, really good. Meeting a lot of people.
Yeah, but you know, when you meet a lot of people, that's one thing.
Right.
What's the technique that you use after you've met someone to figure out how you can help them or they can help you?
Just talk.
Okay.
I mean, I greet everybody I walk by in the street. I say hello, and you have to make people feel comfortable around you. They have to trust you, and it's just so easy for me to sit and talk to somebody, and 5 minutes later, I know the past 5 years of their life.
Yeah.
It's just...
Well, and that's easy to do when you're attractive and vivacious and loquacious. But for the rest of us, you know, can you pass along some tips?
I always tell people, do not judge a book by its cover. Do not judge a person by appearance, because you never know who that person may know.
That's right.
They can, you know, it just happened last week with another B&I partner. I had been trying to get into a particular industry, a business that's developing, and I've been working on it for 2 weeks. And I was having a one-on-one with a B&I partner, and I happened to mention this, and he goes, well, really? I go out with that guy every week. I could introduce you to him.
Yeah.
And, I mean, just stuff like that happens every day. You just never know. I mean, every person you meet, it's an opportunity.
And what was the objection that you were coming up against? Why couldn't you get your foot in the door over there?
Because he is a very busy man.
Well, aren't we all? Yeah.
Yes, he has a lot of projects going on, and it's just really hard to get into a large corporation or, you know, businesses that are very well established. It's about who you know. Well,
it underscores the relationship aspect of all these things, and why certain networking groups are better than others for doing that, too.
There are a lot of people out there who do what we all do. But how do you make yourself stand out? And I try to go above and beyond merchant services. I go into a business and, you know, after talking to the owner, the employees, you know, I'm able to find, okay, well, they're struggling here, and, you know, people take my advice that I give them. They're really interested in hearing what I have to say and meeting some of the people that I know.
Have you ever experienced a situation where you go in there with the best of intentions and you are full of vim, vigor, and vitality and very positive, optimistic, and for somebody it's off-putting? It's like, oh, this woman is too intense for me. Back it down a notch, you know?
Well, and I do have to give thanks to Michael Pope with Impact, his training and development company. We met, he is in our BNI as well, and we met for lunch last week, and you know, he told me, he was honest. He goes, you are just a brilliant woman. I absolutely love you, but, you know, you may be overpowering for some people. And I thought about it, and I'm like, you know, you may be right. So he was able to tell me, you know, how to read the client and, you know, understand their personality, so that way I, you know, don't come on too strong, or if I need to back off, I back off.
And did you insist on picking up the check?
No. Not at all. Not at all.
You know, he's an interesting guy. The first time he came to our meeting, he spoke to us in Spanish. Did his entire presentation in Spanish. And then he said, how many of you people understood what I just said? And maybe half the room raised their hands, because we know, you know, a smattering of Spanglish, something like that. And he said, well, the point is, you have to be able to be speaking the language of the person you're trying to reach, whether it's in English or foreign language, but more importantly, speaking in a way that you can both understand what's being said there.
Exactly.
And I thought that was extremely effective. And my Spanish is horrible.
So is mine.
Yeah. Hey, Nikki, thanks so much for dropping in this morning and kind of helping us fill the gap. You are an amazing person. I don't think we could have done better with who we had scheduled before. So good for you for dropping by. Nicole Montgomery with NPC. We'll have her up on the Facebook page with links so that you can get in touch with her as well.